Morning all. It's a weird and wacky morning. Excuse my finger next to it. I'm just putting the phone on charge. So, yeah, that's a bit of a shine coming through, isn't it? So yeah, we are off to get some bits. Can't move that. We're off to try and get some bits done in the back. I want to try and get this wall complete and the top cupboards in. I've just ordered my flame start, which is my preheat system, which is what's thrown the truck off at the moment. It's not working. I don't think it's ever worked since the day I've had the truck. Because it's the problem I'm having is this. Well, I don't know if it's either electrical or not. So I'm hoping, as I'm not working by the sound of it for next week, I'm hoping to try and get down to Motherwell some point next week, because I know there's a chap there breaking a 2.8, same as this, and I'm hoping to get another engine bay wiring with all the leads and stuff on, get mine swapped over, which that'll fix the electrical issues, hopefully. This clutch pedal today. What else? So yeah, I'm hoping to get the top cupboards done today for the back, above the bed, so I can store van parts properly, which would be pretty interesting with weight wise, but I'm just carrying extra parts I don't need at the moment, just because of the problems we're having with the truck. So fucking, I can't carry too much because of the weight, but at the same time I've got to carry them. Yeah, as a breakdown item, like the shut-off valve for your fuel, if you have an accident, it's got a little bauble at the top, that's stuck down permanently. If that releases, that shuts your fuel off. This is a safety feature for a crash. All vehicles have one. I've got a spare one. I pulled off another vehicle just in case mine magically started playing up, which I'm not surprised with the potholes up here. So I'll be keeping that on me. I've got spare ball joints to keep on as well, and I've got spare fuel filters and stuff I need to keep on the truck at all times. What else? Yeah, and I've even got spare tools. As I say, go back to that flame start. I've got that flame start thing ordered. Trying out, you don't need to be in the middle of the road, you tarp. So, alright, so I'm going to cut over to the Hyperlapse. I know the videos been very vague over the past 2 weeks, but with the breakdown and stuff, it's just, I'm trying to come up with something that I could do locally just in case the van does go pop. And I'm trying to tidy the van up because I think I'm thinking of having to get rid of the van and upgrade to a newer one. I don't want to, but we're going to have to. So, it'd be a shame to get rid of it because how much work we've got into it. But I can't remember, there was another van life YouTuber who lived in, I think he lived in one of these all Renault, and he had the same problems as I've got. It just kept cutting out randomly and you couldn't fix it, and it just got progressively worse every other week. We just, no one could diagnose it, and he had to sell it and move on to something else. I'm sure it's like lost in Europe or something. No, he's got Ivecos. But yeah, these vans are great, but no one's willing to work on them because the young lads are just stupid. A lot of the young lads just don't have a clue. You say to them, I know I'm rambling on a bit here, but I'm trying to make the video a bit longer. So you say to them, bro, I need a Fiat, it's a part for a Fiat, but it's an Iveco engine. That's what these Fiats are. They're Iveco 2.8. And then have a look at you, like he hasn't got a clue. Because no, the young lads won't cross-reference parts no more. You get it on LDVs a lot now. They won't cross-reference parts. Right, I will see you when I get to the workshop. So as you can see, we've made it to our storage unit. Bit of a mess, I know. So we're working on this top cupboard here. So I actually spent the past 2-3 hours making up the sticks. Put my finger out the way. So we've just spent the past couple of hours making the cupboard. And as you can see, it's still all here ready to be made. It needs to be sanded and stuff, but yeah, that's all ready to be put together. So we can hopefully try and get it together. So what you're going to see now is me building the cupboard, putting it together. So we shall see you on the other side. Right guys, so I'm right behind the camera, there we go. So we built up our first little cupboard. Yeah, it looks a bit rough. I've never built a cupboard before. So to me it looks really crap. It needs sanding at the front, sanding and painting. There are gaps. But this is, as you can see, there's gaps at the back here as well, because it's quite like the hammer. So all I've done is two 12mm sides, 12mm top, as you can see. I've used some raw sticks because it's the size I need, and a 5mm bottom. And what we've also got here is our light. So it's just a case of just fitting that in. And if you see, I've cut the one side off like that. That is because where the cupboard sits, it sits on the sliding rail, which you'll see in a second when I fit it. So we're going to get this fitted in. I'm going to quickly make a door up too. I've got some 5mm, so I'm going to make a quick door up here, I think. No, I'm just going to leave it. So things can't fall out anyway. So yeah, we're going to get this fitted. Yeah, it's my first ever attempt at making a proper cupboard. So I've got loads of cupboard to go yet. This is my first attempt. Hence why it looks really shit and really craggy and stuff. And the wood's been sat out in the rain on top of the van for about a week or two. It might snap, as I say, if you. It took me 3 attempts because Joel wanted to go that way, so that way that was turning it to. But my first attempt. It's only gonna get better with time. And once you painted it all up, sanded it all back, body filler on the sides, tidy it up, not going to notice it. Right guys, I'll see you when I get it in. Right guys, so we've got the top cupboard in now. You see what I mean, like I've had to cut the groove in for the top rail to be there. And you can see how just close that is. Ignore a bit. But yeah, that's what it kind of looks like. It's not bad, just don't be the passenger, you get your head knocked off. Nah, it won't be that bad. So we're going to move off now. Yeah, we've got the light working. Wrong one, that's the outside. So there you go. So it's not bad, is it? Get a little table there, I would have thought, and there you go. Burger and chips at the seaside. Alright. So we're moving off now. As you can tell, it's just started raining. So we've got all the wood cut for every single cupboard, apart from the middle back. But I'm gonna have to invest in a routing, because doing that by hand, that's just fucking such a pain in the ass doing it by hand. I spent all day on that one little cupboard just because I've had to do everything, all the cuts and stuff by hand. So, alright. So I'm going to end the video here. I will see you on the road in a second. Right guys, so I'm just going to angle you there. I've just parked up for the night. It's alright. There we go. Oh, now I'll cut my head off. Excuse that, a bit of rubbish there. Out of the way. There we go. Right. So we've got the top cupboard in. I'm still getting used to it. It looks like it's on a piss because it looks like that, if that makes sense. Obviously that's the way the truck's leaning. It's flat on the roof, so it's just the way the truck's leaning. So we've got the top cupboard in. So tomorrow we are going to be doing, I've got an optician's appointment in the morning. Hopefully my glasses have finally arrived. I'll say hopefully, because everything takes a lot longer up here. Then what else tomorrow? Then we can possibly, if I'm feeling up for it, finalise this wall off behind me. Yeah, we shall see about that one, because that won't take too long. It's just about an hour, 2 hours job just to do that, shape it, whatever. Get rid of this little board behind me here, replace that so it's matching. What else? I'm not going to attempt to top cup this half for a day or so, just because there's quite a lot of work. As I say, quite a lot of work going into the bigger one. What else? Yeah, so there's quite a lot of work going into it, and it's not like I've got power tools to whip it up, because otherwise I could whip up the framework for all the van within a day, and then over a period of 3 or 4 days I could build it. But it's going to take me a good 3-4 weeks just to build all the top cupboards together, if you know where I'm coming from. Especially the back is one complete cupboard, and that goes up and around basically like that shape, and that's one complete cupboard, and it has to be built in the van because of the size of it. So that's going to be some fun. We've also got a switch panel to come onto this side as well. So yeah, lots of work, lots of doing. So hopefully by end of January I should have all these top cupboards in. I've got all the wood cut to size. It's just a matter of just shaping it. Like I say, it took me a day just to make the one there, and I haven't even done a door for it yet, or sanded it, or painted it. The painting's going to come later this year. The door's going to come later this year. So it's just a case of just sanding it into place, getting it all body filled and ready for painting, prepping it. We've also got a shelf to go into the cab, which if I jump on, and we should come up, see the edge here, all the way around and back round, which then that will support that up there. So don't mind Mr. Fred in the corner, waiting for Halloween. Go back up there, please. Thank you. Don't mind that. You can sit on the seat and scare the locals. Yeah, but we're getting there. So I just stopped for the evening. And I forgot to record a little bit of driving, but I would do the same for the wardrobe. But honestly, like, you look at it. Here's the sticks I've cut up here, and I've got to shape that into that. You know, it's just like, right, okay. And these sticks are still quite wet, so I've just got to allow them time to dry. But what I'm also looking at, I want to put a sliding rail onto here. Put a rail onto here so we can clip on and off a table, because that'd be pretty cool. Now I've got that desk light there. It'd be pretty cool to have a table, fold out table, so you can spin the chair around and have a little table to eat at. Now then it's a fixed table. Then it's not fixed, you know what I mean. But when you apply for the camper conversion thing, it's got to have a table present. So that would be my table. Yeah, it's also meant to have like a fixed toilet and a shower and stuff, but we can't fit one in here. We can, because the way they lay them out. If I zoom back out onto that, see the back of the van. That was all your kitchen and shower and unit stuff in the sleeper version, and then your bed here in the central van. So it folds out into a double bed. So this whole area where I'm standing is your bed. There's your sliding door. You know, these vans are high up enough, so you can imagine trying to crawl out in an emergency. Then both seats fold to twizzle as well. But we aren't going for a professional build, you know. I'm just going for something practical. Doesn't need to look nice. I just want it, you know. It's got to look a bit tidy. It's got to look tidy-ish, but I'm not fussed. It's only me at the end of the day, so. Right, guys, I'm going to end today here, and I shall see you all in the morning.